Hello there, Virgo, and welcome to your timeless oracle messages. But before we get started, Virgo, Spirit says every detail you've tended with intention was a seed. And those seeds yield miracles you'll recognize in time. So know that you have been sowing seeds of blessings for yourself without even realizing it. Oh, all right. So let's see what else Spirit wants you to know for Virgo and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, Virgo, you are cultivating or creating or getting into a situation where we just feel more in tune with natural cycles, natural periods of rest, restoration, relaxation, vacation. And yes, there may be a honeymoon period that you are getting to look forward to. Now, honeymoon period can mean a lot of things, okay? So for a lot of you in general, just know your mind and your heart and your spirit will be going on vacation because you are getting into a place where we have smooth sailing. Now, I get air sign coming through. And with air sign, Virgo, you may have felt like, your mind has been maybe wandering off and you're doing what you can to maintain a sense of integrity and keeping it in line. And Spirit is saying, yes, and you are doing the best that you can. Continue to do it. You're not only planting seeds right now, but you're also putting seeds out into your future here. So let's continue and see what else. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I forgot to read that card. Now, Virgo, there may be something here too with paying attention to holiday times. Allowing yourself to feel good about maybe doing things that are traditional with the holidays, just to ground oneself. But yes, there may be something here with connecting with another or getting into the right place here during the holiday times. Pay attention to the red flags. I feel that your mind might be trying to wander off here, right? Because what I get is something about brainstorming. And so, yeah, you might be like trying to figure out every solution to every problem that may arise, but you may need to just watch and wait, surrender. The signs are cautioning you. So let's get a little bit more here. I feel Spirit is giving you signs about where to put your focus on. So let's get a little bit more about pay attention to the red flags. And of course, we may need to pay attention to the red flags if you're around someone that could be questionable about their intentions, right? Because look, I mean, what does Spirit say? Every detail you've tended with intention was a seed. Okay, and that's coming from a genuine place. So there may be something here where we might not be getting that back. Okay, so you do need to, you do need to surrender your time to give your emotions room to settle. Give yourself time to honor your emotions, not maybe pushing it away or running away from it like some people do. And sometimes we have to, right? Because sometimes it may not be an appropriate time or whatever, but that's all a perspective here. Spirit is saying that, you are in this place of perhaps just mourning what has all gone down. And for you, what's all gone down, I feel, Virgo, is maybe feeling like you ran up against something here that you did not anticipate. You did not expect. And deep down inside, we may feel really cut by that. But Spirit is letting you know you are headed towards a more serene time in your emotions. Let's just say in your spirit. Okay. Now, if you can go on like a little daycation or a vacation, or just get out to some type of scenery, do it. Absolutely do it. There may be something here too about being by water. I mean, water is super healing, right? And very nurturing. And it's a way to connect to nature spirits and Mother Earth, and of course the heavens. Let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. And it's okay to, give yourself time. See, I feel that we're just feeling all over the place. We're trying to get our energy like, more in simpler ways here, right? Because we have been, okay, you're being directed into a newer direction. There's like, the old is already like burnt to ashes, pretty much, And that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing, because whether you realize it or not, you did something or someone did something, but you're following a path here where you're trying to maintain as much peace, and it's working for you because you are calling in a very peaceful soulmate, and how this soulmate shows up for you in your life, because we have more than one soulmate, right? Family, friends, love, like different love experiences, or maybe not so much. I mean, whatever, but you are calling in your soul mate. Your prayers, your affirmations, your visualization help bring you together. This is why we are having to pay attention to the red flags. We're having to navigate through emotional storms, or ones that may arise when we are perhaps triggered by something that could activate that, right? But you are doing a really good job. And Spirit is saying there is some type of passion up ahead. See, see this guardian angel that's taking you? See, here you are headed towards, how do we do this? On camera there. So it's like, oh, no, wrong way. You're headed towards passion, which is like the Ace of Wands here. Now, the Ace of Wands is an unexpected discovery, an unexpected maybe connection. But it is some type of miracle. That's what it will feel like, because it's like breathing new life. It has its own life. So it's like we don't have so much pressure to try to keep something alive. Because you've ascended to higher levels of commitment within your own soul's growth, and also in your consciousness, your awareness. And yes, I do see a marriage playing out here. So just take that how it resonates, okay? Because you got the honeymoon, you got the engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, because Spirit knows you deserve this. You've really, maybe, awoken to something here, or even shook something up, right? This could be the one. I mean, this is it. You're calling in a soulmate that could be the one. I mean, it just is going to feel like it is just a bonus in your life. Some of you may have already met this person, maybe, now, or maybe in past by, maybe soon. You'll just know. And you're going to know because you are going to instantly have some type of instant bond. Something is going to, immediately almost like glue you together in a sense here. Okay, not in a bad or toxic way, but in a healthy, fun, loving way, because, glue is not permanent, okay? But it is a really cute energy that's playing out for you. So just, I know there's something here where you didn't expect to go. You really didn't. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually, you didn't expect it. But think of it as a transition to a more peaceful and harmonious lifestyle or energy for you to bask in. But the secret right now will be to surrender the outcome, surrender your expectations, allow spirit to, guide you one moment at a time. If all you can do is do one moment at a time, then do that. All right, now let's get some more about what's going on for you. We do have water sign, air sign, fire sign is coming through. A little bit of earth sign. Let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. Yeah, your energy and time are being taken advantage of. Create strong boundaries. You may need to, again, pay attention to the red flags. Someone may be distracting you or trying to suck your energy without you even knowing it. Now, if this isn't someone, Virgo, then for some of you Virgos, this is about, really just taking control of your own mind right now and not getting too caught up into something, right, where we just feel so like, attached or drawn. So you just got to be careful. It can be difficult, but have compassion, just allow yourself to feel what you want to feel. It's okay to feel how you want, when you want. And think of it this way. It's like your tears are creating like this place it's like your tears are this river. And without the tears, there would be no river for you to glide across and allow spirit to carry you. So spirit is really inserting spiritual allies into your everyday reality. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, things can't be revealed yet. You have to have patience, right? Pay attention to the red flags. Your energy and your time are being taken advantage of, and it could be because we are trying to figure out the outcome. These cards are really old and worn out, but they are going through their own transformation. Slowly but surely, I thought that they were going to be done by this time, but they're not. That's okay. Let's continue and see what else. Okay, this bottom here. Yeah, see, oh my God. I kind of get this thing where you're just feeling, what in the world, right? This makes sense, but then it doesn't make sense. Or, it's like this mix match thing. But it really is, Spirit's plan to guide you. So don't get too hung up if, something didn't just go the way that you wanted, or, maybe something has already run its course and we have to allow a new course to override a situation. And that's why you are aligned with allowing Spirit to help you. Yeah, I feel that you really hit a place that was really uncomfortable. But you are rising. I mean, this card says now that you've hit rock bottom, there's only going up from here. Or you just, you hit a place in life. It was something you did not expect. You definitely didn't expect it. But by continuing your path, because you're allowing the truth to be revealed to you one moment at a time, you're going to see something beautiful being blossom out of this. A soulmate here that heaven is helping orchestrate, bring you together. Virgo, Taurus, oh my gosh, it might be the same thing with you. You've been summoned here. You are answering someone's prayer, or you are the answer to someone's prayer, and vice versa. This is where you need to trust. Yeah, you thought it was like, you just thought it was all like, okay, we got it all figured out, but then boom, something happened, Oh my goodness, I know that feeling, and I don't like it either, but then it just makes you get into a place of realignment and curiosity, right? Spirit is witnessing that you have endured a lot because of your spiritual strength. And Spirit really appreciates you. You've been marked with some type of badge of honor here from the spiritual realm. The unseen has marked you as some type of spiritual warrior. So you do wear the honorable badge of a spiritual warrior. Yes, it's been testing you. And I do see something here where it's like, you know, you can't, at this point, it's like a drag on your energy, right? And your light. And you may not realize it, but some of you do realize it. Some of you don't. You're consciously moving away, physically, energetically, all of it. I mean, it's all happening at its own pace and slowly but surely, but you're just moving away from that energy that tries to dim that light. That may not appreciate or even see that spiritual warrior within you. Some of you may not even see the spiritual warrior in you just yet, because it is part of the unveiling. That what you've gone through was not a waste of your time. You will not be denied. You're not going to be denied with something here when it comes to feeling, you know, you can give your heart and soul to something here. Sing with joy. But you most likely are going to deny someone if you haven't already, because you're balanced. Look at this. Oh my gosh, I love this, because if you notice this boat, it's not rocking, right? So you found your balance. When you find your balance, that's when spirit can really take over and things start to just feel more in flow, more synchronized, more effortless. That's key right now for you for soul rejuvenation too, and to open up this channel within you to receive more, because you've been tending so much. Keep walking your path toward the soul, toward the soul's true reward. See, there was some type of energy that you consciously or unconsciously picked up that would really dim your true soul's light and reward. See where you're moving into? You're moving into that area of reward. Okay, let's see what else. Building your faith muscles is a priority right now. So do things that can strengthen your faith. And some of you Virgos, you may be the one to help others build their own faith muscles. So take what resonates for you. Don't lose hope in a situation here. I mean, you can't help but hear and know your own soul's calling. You know, you did something right. Don't underestimate your ability to tap into ancestral wisdom that's naturally encoded inside of you. It's in your bones. It's also in the blueprint of your own your soul's blueprint. This is why you've been navigating. This is why you've been, you know, putting the pieces of the puzzle together. And yes, sometimes those pieces aren't matching, but don't worry. You're figuring it out. And you're figuring it out that it's not all about you putting the pieces of the puzzle together. It's about when you put the piece of the puzzle together by movement, by being peaceful, by whatever, then you allow spirit to place a piece in for you. And now we found that flow. So continue to do whatever you're doing right now. You found some type of balance. You found it so well that you're witnessing these hints, these cues to help keep you from getting into some, you know, rough waters here. Because that's not fun. Get a little seasick. My God. Okay. Okay, when I see this retreat card, I see the Hermit. I see Virgo. Okay, so Hermit is associated with Virgo. Now, if you have someone that maybe the world has just been, you know, taking up all of your time and your loved one's time, then spend time with them. But a lot of you may just be wanting to disconnect from a very loud and busy, frantic, overloading world, information overload world. That's the point we've just come to. But you're sensing by your own innate ability to tap into that wisdom, you're sensing to not get into that baloney. So take that time without guilt either. Some of you Virgos have a problem. Not all of you, but you have maybe, I don't like saying it's like a problem because it could be an inherited thing from an ancestor here or generational stuff, that kind of thing. But anyhow, where you feel guilty for taking maybe some time off. It's kind of cute too. They're both walking here. Look, you're an answer to someone's prayer. I see you getting married or married again for some of you. Okay. But, you know, take it if it resonates for you. If it's a dream of yours, then why not? But either way, we get to spend time with the people that we actually like, right? In the way that we like. Now, some of you Virgos, you're definitely on this path where you're actually liking your own company over others. And that's a sign that you're giving yourself time to unplug, unwind, recharge, and prepare. Yep, you're preparing for new joy with a soulmate or soulmates that you actually really enjoy being around. You have some type of shared vision, values, hobbies, interests, or just like to be in the same space. And that's good. See, you're being summoned. You're an answer to someone's prayers and vice versa. This is someone that you've actually been praying for, consciously or unconsciously. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path, or your chosen path to grow. Now, I sense the Hierophant coming through, which is also associated with Taurus. So Virgo, there may be a strong connection between you and Taurus. And you may even benefit from listening to Taurus's reading if you feel like it. Okay, but let's get a little bit more too about the religious factors here. You know, you've activated your crown chakra. So I wish I would have mentioned this with the other signs, but it's okay. You know, whenever you get to this video and it resonates for you, then it's meant for you. But the veil is very thin right now. Access to ancestral wisdom, answers to the higher realms is really a lot more accessible, okay, than other times, even though, you know, it's always like a degree of things here. But anyhow, Spirit loves you very much. Oh my gosh, because you've chosen the right path for you. Whether it's religious or not, or you making your own damn religion, Spirit loves you very much. My goodness, Spirit loves you. Okay, take care of your crown chakra. See that crown right there? It's being fitted. It's being fitted for you right now. You do have the ability to access the sacred wisdom that is meant and designed for you to access. So feel free to dive into things that inspire you right now. Not coming from a place of the noise of the world, though, obviously, right? This is something that is true and authentic with you. You do need to give someone a chance here. You need to give your relationship with faith, with a higher power, a chance. I mean, look at this angel is actually like hugging you. Aw, give your relationship a chance. That's why we have to create strong boundaries, right? So that you can retreat. You can engage with a partnership that is meaningful. And for some of you Virgos, this may mean that the partnership right now is between you and spirit. And that's a good thing. Again, you may be feeling pulled to spend, time with yourself rather than in maybe company of people that you just don't enjoy, or maybe environments that you don't enjoy. So detour doesn't mean denial. It means divine timing. Okay, so you know what? I purposely went through this deck to make sure that these were all not, all in the same position, but this one did come out in reverse. So we may be having a hard time. Okay, can I just bring something up too? The word denial and denied is coming out twice. So I feel that we are feeling that we are not getting our blessings, that we're not getting what we truly, truly want. We might even be feeling ignored by spirit, but this is not true. Detour doesn't mean denial. It means divine timing. You're just in the void. You're having to surrender to magic. You're having to surrender to the magic so that you can witness from the spiritual aspect and the physical aspect, the life force energy that is coming, that fire, that Ace of Wands here, which is new life, a new and unexpected opportunity that puts you into a new direction. But it's it's not by risk, it's by desire, a want to. Like, finally, there it is. So be mindful of the cycles that drain rather than nourish you. See, this is why you're feeling a pull to retreat. Remember, strong boundaries from maybe people or situations or whatever, right, that are just draining. So just be mindful. Practice being mindful, right? And really, it's just because, see, you're balanced. And so you're just having to reinforce. You have to. Otherwise, we can have little leakages, okay, of things trying to creep in that want to drain you, siphon you. Don't allow it. Let's continue. Wow. Wow, that came out really fast too, and it flipped over really fast. So a new outcome is forming. Be ready. And the way that it came out that fast, I mean, at any moment. And the way that you have to be ready is to allow something to just unfold naturally with, just trying to have like and I know it can be difficult as we are aging and getting older too, that it can be difficult at times to get very curious about what's next instead of fearful, or maybe even feeling not so hopeful. But your honesty, oh my gosh, I felt like I was picking this up earlier. Your honesty is not being met with the same. There's something going on here where you may be already picking this up. We're just not in a place where we're getting reciprocity. So don't expect loyalty don't expect loyalty from anyone that can't even just bring honesty to you. Let's get a little bit more about this. Honesty is not being met with the same. Let's get more about this and why it's important for you to know. You're getting this thing about us. Yes, this is the second time you're getting something about your true soul's path. You're syncing with your sacred design. So something is a shift in destiny or a parting of ways so that your destiny could unfold is happening here. And there may be something where you could be picking up someone trying to mirror you, but it's only because, listen, they may be just trying to have access to your energy. And I don't feel that they deserve it. And you're going to know because it feels like a drain on your energy. I'm kind of getting this, oh gosh, it might even be like a hoovering type of energy. Watch out for that, you know, that hoovering type of energy, the vacuum, right? Whatever. I know that that's a thing that they talk about with narcissism, but I don't, you know, let's not label things. It's just that people are all out of whack because there's just too much overload, a crowding of information right now that's going on in the collective. And we have to be very mindful of not allowing that to bombard your sacred container, okay? God made you for a reason so that you could be the container and the soul that doesn't get diluted or distorted by, you know, others' distortion or other things that could be going on in the unseen, right? But what a wonderful thing to know, gosh, that you are syncing with your sacred design. And also, look at this. You walk with divine protection always. You're always divinely protected. This was your promise in this lifetime. Let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart though, Virgo, even though I know there was hurt and betrayal or some type of dishonesty that maybe really, you know, crushed your heart or tore something up here for some of you. But whatever the situation is, when the time arises for you to open your heart, whether it's just for now, maybe, well, if you have a lover, then them, but you know, anything and anyone really. But when the time comes, this soulmate, careful not to retreat into, you know, maybe worry about something repeating itself or hesitation here, because you've been praying to open your heart here, and this is exactly what you're going to get. So open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And this puts you back in the flow of reciprocity. This helps you correct what was out of balance, because I felt like you've tended so much into something here. And then you looked at the return and you were like, really? This is my return? Like, oh my gosh. Anyhow, that's okay though. Again, Spirit is saying it wasn't a waste of your time. Those are seeds of miracles. Now we're recapturing that youthful energy here. Now we're getting playful. Now we're getting curious. And you may need to do this. You may need to make an effort to do this, right? To recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. It's been very heavy, hasn't it? Let's get a little bit more about playful. You may have an unexpected friend or connection here, so let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Not where you feel that you have to force something or hurry something along. I know we all do this. Don't worry, you're not the only one that kind of gets a little impatient. Play while you wait for your blessings. Play so that you get in more in sync and aligned with what is unfolding. Because whatever is happening here, you're going to want to capture it because it's going to capture you. And it's like a moment in time where there is no time. Oh my goodness. It's like two peas in a pod here. That's what I see. It's so cute. All right, let's see what else. Yeah, your tears have been enough. Peace is returning. This is what's returning because you are doing what you need to do to reconcile things, to get your return, right? Your peace, your harmony, your abundance. So just trust though, Virgo, that something may have really disappointed you, broke your heart, But there's going to be this opportunity that you actually have been praying for. This was the setup for where you can open your heart, where you can pour what you want to pour and not worry anymore or stress about it or even feel frustrated. You receive what others cannot. Honor your divine downloads. Look at that. Your crown is being fitted. Well, it's already fitted there. It's like floating. Look at that. Just floating above your head. You do receive divine impressions, divine creativity, divine downloads. Capture it somehow. This is why it's important to retreat too, because you're honoring your own soul's design. You, Virgo, by design, don't like to get caught up in the web of frantic, of hustle and bustle, of, you know, pushing and shoving and overloading and all of that. You know, whether we realize it or not, that goes on energetically in people's minds, in the things that we watch. And trust me, now everything is being imprinted in like permanence here with the internet, you know? Well, I wouldn't say permanence, okay? But anyhow, let's continue and see what else Spirit wants you to know. Yeah, look at that. New love. A new situation to feel nourished by. How about that? How about you deserve to feel nourished? My goodness, I just see like a total sense of real, genuine romantic gestures here. Not, oh, I should do this because then I'll get that. No, none of that crap. No, this is, oh man, I have to, I want to, you know. I'm going to go get that rose for you. Okay, so we got like Ace of Cups here. This is going to be your spiritual relief too. You were meant to be heard. You have things to share. Don't hold back. When the time is right and when you can, you know, keep your light on for others. It's not like you have to force this. I mean, when the time is right, because you attract it, you know, people want to hear what you have to say. And also the universe wants to hear what you have to say. But you might be inspired to sing, to hum, you know, to maybe, you know, hear and translate the unspoken words here from Spirit. But you were meant to be heard. You were never meant to be in a place where, you know, maybe you didn't feel either confident or we felt overshadowed by something. Let's continue. Ooh. Keep giving Spirit a chance here to prove something to you. Virgo, you're here for a reason. You're here. The reason also you're here, this is helping you build your faith muscles. Let this be your sanctuary when you need this place to be your sanctuary, your place to ground. Because look, this is coming out again, right? Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship, or they were, and you just, you know, knew it. The whole thing about honesty here. Let's get advice about this deception here. Let's get advice. Now, this could be someone like a family, a friend, a lover, an ex-lover, someone here, okay? Put in your situation. The angels aren't going to let this get, you know, someone get something away here. So play while you wait, all right? Spirit is bringing you friends too. There may be, you know, some of you Virgos need to maybe watch out for friends or people that may be faux friends, okay? Just putting that out there. But don't worry about this. The thing is time is going to reveal. Look at how the angel is taking that mask off, and that's exactly what, see, this is exactly what Spirit is like trying to show you here. Let me reveal some truth to you. In the meantime, allow yourself to be supported by others, even for You know, those Virgos that have a hard time with that, because you're breaking something. You're coming into a realization of the illusions that try to trap you. Someone may be definitely codependent on you and your energy, because I feel that you have to watch out for that that siphon, the energy siphon, right? The vampire, parasites. Now, there could be addictions that are affecting your romantic life, right? We might be overworking, overstressed. We may be overindulging. It's not to feel guilty, but just we're doing things to just find that balance. But I feel this really is about someone being codependent on you. Let's get more. It's like this has been a very, this has been probably very time consuming too. Yeah, there could be healing, family stuff here, generational healing, healing that goes beyond time. But just break free from whatever has been feeling heavy on you. This is not your burden to carry, Virgo. This is not your burden to carry. You know, you may have been raised or around people, parents, whatever, where, you know, it was just all about control, structure, you know, or maybe even the opposite for some of you, right? Things just got, it was like all over the place. We just don't know how to get things together here. But family issues are being healed. Your love life benefits too as you forgive your parents. So, you know, be willing to continue to release the burdens that you don't carry, right? Okay, Virgo, this is what Spirit wants me to tell you. You're realizing something too, that this is not your burdens to carry. Whether it's a mother or father, okay, it's like you know, you came from the soil. We cannot deny the soil, the family that we came from. But you are the bloom. You're not the soil. You are the bloom. And when you're the bloom, you unfold, right? But we don't forget or deny the soil that we do come from, right? We have to appreciate that. But you don't have to inherit things that aren't for you to inherit. Unworthiness, working hard, you know, maybe some type of dysfunction with discord. I mean, you know, whatever it is. Maybe we're just been upset that we've had to carry the burdens of our own parents, that we've had to be the parent to our parents. I know that feeling. For those Virgos that have parents that you are like a parent or parents that you feel like you have to be a parent to, I 100% understand where you're coming from. It's not easy to carry that load either. And that's the thing too, is actually you're carrying the prayers of your ancestors and your family members, whether they realize it or not, because they unconsciously know that you are a sacred container. And that's why you're feeling that heaviness. Don't feel shame. Don't feel guilt. You've done a wonderful job by just holding still. See, forgiving and learning. We're just mending and healing, reconciling the past, right? Releasing and healing the past is always the proper thing to do. And you experience more love in your present moment. So the past is really being forgiven right now in this moment. Every time you get happy, every time you get playful, you're automatically forgiving the past without having to like dive into it so deep. Okay, now that is it, Virgo. But before we end the reading, let's find out how Spirit is currently helping you that you need to be aware of. How is Spirit currently helping Virgo that Virgo needs to be aware of? That you've risen, the future glows. This is your destiny. This is you rising up. And this is also why there may be past energies or people that just think they have access to you like maybe they once did, but you got to block that or change it, right? Create that strong boundary. Say no, right? You have to take time out for yourself. You've carried the burden of others here. This is why you feel like you've hit rock bottom, because I feel that you feel in some way, shape, or form, maybe even responsible, to bless others in a way, right? Or help them get their blessings. But this is time for you to get yours. And Spirit is helping you rise to the occasion, being noticed for all the right reasons, because you come to a place of acceptance, truth, and honor, and reaching for the star that belongs to you. Now, before we end the reading, let's find out what dream is coming true for you, Virgo. What dream is coming true for Virgo? Oh my goodness. Okay, you're going to get more signs. So Virgo, the dreams that are coming true for you will be from your angels, and Spirit may not be revealing all of it, and I can see why. Remember we got that message? We did get a message that, or am I just imagining that? I thought, oh God. I thought we got something about something could not be revealed just yet. But anyhow, spiritual aid is accelerating. Stay alert to the signs, because you're not alone. Angels walk beside you. So there's like a new dream that's literally being formed here. Let's see what this card says. Yeah, raise your mindset. The rest will follow. Okay, so right now, Virgo, there's not a straight answer because you're in the gestating of creating a dream, right? It doesn't mean that you're not getting your dreams fulfilled, but you're in the place where Spirit wants to honor a new creative dream from your own soul self here, because Spirit is saying, yes, we honor what you want to dream and we will make it come true. Just know that you don't walk alone. And oh gosh, this is another thing that I'm getting to, Virgo. Some of you just need to hear this. You're already in your dream. You're in your dream. Just be in your dream. Love everything right now. You're being fluid in your dream right now. I hope that this was helpful. Love and light.